Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Sunday the 5th of May. Poppy's in the background there having a little rest. So thank you for her birthday messages. She had a lovely day. Okay, so I'm going to pick a couple of different cards today. I've got my Chakra Oracle cards, which I do like to check in with. And I've got my lovely Lead Me Into the Light cards as well, which I've just started working with. So let's see what comes out today. Expansion. Well, expansion. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because we were talking yesterday about this Queen of Inspiration and the idea of moving forward. I feel like this is expanding our mind. So if you have a look here, we've got this lady, she's kind of holding the world within her. I feel like that's an idea of kind of birthing, looking after the world as well, having responsibility for the world, but understanding we've got this green healing kind of light coming from this lady's hands. But this lady's coming in and she's got this amazing golden light. It's all got little sparkles and she's covered in sparkles and covered in this beautiful kind of purple lilac-y coat. And this lady's dressed in red, which I feel is very earthy, very nature orientated, very grounded. So it's like when these two meet, amazing things are going to happen, aren't they? Imagine you've got somebody really grounded, and then you've got somebody really spiritual coming in. If they work together and combine their energies, that would expand into just the most amazing, amazing energy. You know, you can have very grounded people that aren't very spiritual, and that's fine. You know, not everybody has to be. And then you can get some very spiritual people that aren't very grounded. So often we're always trying to get that balance of bringing in the energy that we don't really associate ourselves with. So I feel like these two combinations of women, of people, of energies are what is being offered to you. So have a think about that today. What are you good at? Would you say that you're very grounded, level-headed, practical? Or are you, is everything all up in your head? And, you tend to sort of float away with the clouds. What could you do to bring into your life a little bit of that kind of yin-yang balance to try and balance your energies? Because once we have got our energy flowing in every chakra, every direction, it does bring us to a energy where we can expand our mind, our experiences. And of course we've got in the background, I see they're there, but we've got these kind of spirit guides. I don't know what he's doing here. He's kind of, I don't know, is he the wind? He's blowing some sort of energy onto this person, and that looks to me like an angel. And you've even got like a little owl spirit guide there as well. So it's like bringing in all of those aspects together, mind, body, spirit, and working as one. It's a really powerful way to expand our consciousness. So this card in the book does have a little message. So keywords: counselling, connections, progress. We were talking about progress yesterday. And at the bottom here, the meditation that comes with this card, it says, say this phrase until you believe it. When you are ready, let it go. If you know your desires can be, it already is. That's lovely, isn't it? It's about the idea of there being alternate universes all at one time. So if you're imagining a new scenario with yourself in a completely different setting, then if you can imagine it, it's already here. Oh, that's very interesting, isn't it? Very deep. So maybe do one of those meditations today, imagining yourself, your higher self, or a different version of yourself, and then just really believe that it can happen. It's another way of like expanding our minds. Okay, so let's see what our other oracle cards bring. There we go. One just fallen on the floor. So the card that just fell on the floor was vulnerability. Be cautious. The next step has risks. Now, nobody likes to admit they're vulnerable, but actually we can often be very vulnerable, can't we? And when we are vulnerable, it opens us up to attacks in some way, doesn't it? So that can be psychic attacks if you're not, grounding yourself when you're working spiritually. It can be, if you're being very vulnerable in your workplace, you could get opened up to a little bit of bullying. you know, there's always that risk that someone's going to hurt us in some way, or something's going to hurt us. You know, if you've only got to look at the lady here with the holding the bump, no, it's the world. But, you know, when you give birth, there's risks. And we are very vulnerable in that position, and we do have to trust the people around us are going to help us. So I feel like that is a really good message, to have people around you that you know can trust, and that you can also rely on if you are feeling vulnerable in any kind of sense. So, you know, if you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, you want someone who's got your back, don't you? You want someone there going, you can do this, it's all right, I got you. You don't want negativity. If you're pushing yourself on your spiritual level, you don't want negative energies coming in, people, guides that you can't really work with, or, you know, unhelpful messages from people. So there is that element. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable as long as we know we are vulnerable. I think that's the key. You know, if you know that you are pushing forward into new territory, of course there's going to be risks. Of course there are. And we can't be reckless or just, you know, keep our fingers crossed and hope nothing bad happens. We do have to do a certain amount of due diligence when we're venturing into the unknown. But I feel like as long as we're aware of that, and be guided by our instincts rather than the opinions or the thoughts or intentions of other people, we should be okay. So don't see vulnerability as a negative, because sometimes when we put ourselves in that vulnerable state, it is because we are pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone, which is all about growth, isn't it? And, you know, developing more aspects of ourselves that we didn't know were possible. So I hope that message helped. I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. So until then, have a lovely Sunday and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.